All right, get excited for your first movement and mobility class. We are going to have fun together and just get excited to move here for the next 10 minutes or so. I want you guys to press the like button or comment below how this was for you or just that you did it. But yeah, I'm just curious how this was. So at the end of class, let me know what you're looking for or if this is challenging or not challenging enough, okay? But listen to your body as always, and we're gonna get right into it because we only have 10 minutes together and I want you guys to move and feel great afterwards, okay? So I'm also going to do my best to mirror you. So if I say your right hand, you're gonna do your right hand, I'm gonna do my left hand so that we kind of move together, okay? So I'm not dyslexic, I'm just trying to mirror you. All right, so on that note, you're gonna take your right hand up and over, big reach, big side body stretch here, and then look up towards your own ceiling if you can, if you're comfortable. Then come back to center. Your right hand's gonna grab onto your left wrist, elbow, or whatever you can, and then drop your left ear towards your left shoulder. Take a nice deep breath, stretch that side of your neck, come back to center, then look over your left shoulder. Allow that neck mobility to chime in, then come back to center, release the hands, do the other side. Left arm reaches up and over, side body stretch. Look up towards your sky. Coming back through center, grab onto your left wrist or elbow, whatever you can. Drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. Come back to center. Look over that right shoulder. Feel that neck stretch, feel that neck mobility. See how much of your own wall you can see. And then come back to center, release your hands. Inhale, big reach up with both hands this time. And reach towards your ceiling. Really lengthen that spine, then drop your chin towards your chest. Good, from here, interlace your hands behind your low back, the best you can, okay? So you can open up that chest, and again, drop your head back if it's comfortable. Good, from here, take your first forward fold. Go ahead and release those hands. And again, this might not be pretty. This is your first forward fold. Maybe you're only going to your knees or your shins, but try to reach for the floor and loosen up your low back and your hamstrings. Take a nice deep breath and then tuck your chin, bend your knees, and roll up to standing. Really be mindful here, stacking each vertebra. Very good. Once you get to the top, we're going to hug the knees in. So I want you to practice your balance. Grab onto the same shin and hug it in towards your chest. Then bring it down and switch. So you can do this on the slower side and reach for what you can. Maybe it's your knee, maybe it's your shin, maybe it's your ankle, and hug it in towards your chest. Great little low back stretch. Try not to come too in towards your knee. Try to get your knee towards you, okay? Standing up nice and tall. Last two. Awesome job, guys. Awesome. And then you're gonna take your left leg back, like you're gonna lunge, but keep this left leg straight. And then you're gonna tuck your tailbone under. That's the important part. Tuck your tailbone towards me so that you feel a stretch in the front of that left hip flexor. Good. Then you're gonna lean forward and lift that left leg. I'll show you from the side as well. So set up like a little bit of a lunge, tuck your tailbone, feel a little stretch, and lean forward and lift. And then you can speed this up. Tuck your tailbone, push, lift, tuck, lift, tuck, lift, stretching that front of your left hip flexor. Last two, and one. Good job. Hold it here, and then open up to center. Nice wide-legged hinge side to side. Nice stretch for your inner thighs, and then we'll do the other side. So starting to get into the hips and the hip flexors. Usually pretty tight areas for people. So focusing on different ranges of motion, okay? You might wanna stay on that right side and feel that stretch in that left inner thigh for a moment. Or you can take this a little faster. Take all of these at your own pace and always do what feels good to you, okay? Good, come to center. You're gonna take your right leg back now, set yourself up. Really think about scooping your tailbone underneath. Push your front hip forward, or your right hip. I have to think before I talk now. Okay, and then lean forward, lift that back leg. Tuck the tailbone, lift that back leg. Tuck, lift, tuck, lift, because this is mobility. We are moving through stretches and activating great muscles to work for us. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. And open up those legs again. Good. This time I want your arms to go open. You're going to come down to a flat back. Good. Hold it here. Awesome. And then block or no block. I want you to take your left hand towards the ground. Open to the right. Roll out that right wrist, that top wrist. And then switch this out. Bring your hand down, other hand down. Open up to the other side. Roll out that top wrist. And one more time on each side. So the reason I said block or no block, if you do have a book or a block, great opportunity to use that little bit of a height advantage. Okay, so you can be here, then switch it out. But it's great to be able to use the ground to really get that twist. Yes, guys, good. Come back to center. Bring yourself up to standing, and then we're gonna move into a yogi squat. So let's talk about this. You should be pretending you're against a wall, toes are wide, and then slide your back down that wall, okay? For many of you, you might be right here, okay? If you are here, I do want you to get a chair or press pause, grab a chair, okay? Have some support, or you can even place something to sit on, all right? If possible, you're going to lower into that yogi squat and then pop one heel off at a time, using your hands in front of you as needed. Great for ankle mobility, great to get those knees over your toes every now and then. Okay, and then wherever you're at, just hold that yogi squat right here, 5 seconds. Breathe. Very good. Then from wherever you're at, you can place your hands on the chair or the floor. You're gonna lift your hips, lower your hips, lift your chest. Bring your hands down, lift your hips, lower your hips, lift your chest. One more just like that. Hands down, hips up, hips down, hands and chest up. Very good. And then press into those feet, stand up and shake everything out. Give me some shoulder rolls, up, back, and down. Up, back, and down. And up, back, and down. Very good. All right, arms out to a T. This is called eagle arms. You're gonna take your right elbow underneath your left elbow. Try to grab on or press your right fingers against your left palm. Lift your elbows up and breathe. Feel a stretch in between your shoulder blades. And then relax everything, unpretzel yourself, shake out those arms. Shoulder roll up, back, and down. Other side, arms out to a T. Left elbow under your right. And wrap yourself around as much as you can. Most people end up right here, and that's okay. Lift your elbow still, push against that forearm and elbow. Otherwise, try to wrap it around a little bit more. And again, do what feels good to you. Some people like to drop the ear, lift the elbows. Really great stretch for those shoulders, shoulder blades. Very good. Just carefully unwind, unpretzel yourself. Good. All right, next move, all about the hamstrings and the low back. So I want you to pretend like you want to go tie your shoe carefully, okay? So you're going to straighten your front leg, scoop down like you're going to go tie your shoe, tie it, and then come back up and do the other side. Switch your legs, front leg is straight, hinge back from your hip, scoop, tie your shoe, then scoop it up. Then a little quicker if you can. These are called hamstring scoops. Scoop it down. I like to kind of go out to the sides a little bit, but you really should feel that stretch. Maybe you stop at your knee, your ankle, your shin, or maybe you get to tie your shoe, okay? So really feeling that stretch in that front leg. Really try to pull your toes a little bit towards your shin, towards your face, getting into the calf muscle. Last 2 here. Last 1. Excellent, good. And then internal rotation for the hips. Stay standing upright. You're gonna tap your opposite heel. Knee goes out to the side. Tap, tap, tap. Okay, so slow-mo. I'm lifting, tapping. Lift and tap, lift and tap. Good, so internal rotation at that hip joint. And getting that heart rate up a little bit, kind of like a march here. Good, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Feet nice wide. You're gonna bring your heels towards your butt, and at the same time, try to open up that chest. Good, so first move, hamstring curls. Bring your heels towards your butt. Second move, open up, open up. Open and close that chest. Open and close those arms. Heels come in towards your own glute. Keep it going right here. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And arms out to a T. Circle back for me. Good. And if your coordination allows, you're gonna also do some calf raises here. Or maybe circle back a few times, then add a calf raise. Okay? Trying to get all of it in, all of those muscles activated, movement and mobility. Shoulders happy, calves and ankles happy, hips happy. Last one. Very good, guys. All right, last move, okay? Stay with me. You're gonna hinge forward like you're gonna deadlift. Sweep your arms over your head. Then sweep back, sit in a chair and reach up. Good. Awesome. Hinge back, reach forward, overhead. Exhale, stand up. Sit in the chair, reach your arms over your head. Okay, last move, so finish strong here. Hinge back, reach forward. Reach overhead, sweep it back. Sit back, reach up. Nice, maybe you get a little bit deeper, maybe you get a little bit more range of motion in the shoulders. Sweep it back, maybe you sink a little bit lower, reach a little bit higher. Last one here, guys. Reach overhead, sweep it back, reach overhead, squat down. Stand up. And I'm out of breath because I talked that whole time, but hopefully you guys are feeling great. That was 10 minutes of movement and you did it. So again, please comment below, press the like button if you liked it,